Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Luke with True Southern TV, and today I'm gonna be showing you why I love my Survivor Creek tactical holster. So if you're new to firearms, you're quickly gonna learn that finding the right holster can sometimes be a huge pain. There's some great ones out there, but there's also just as many, if not more, really terrible holsters out there. Ones that companies just don't take the time to produce with quality or to build with quality. And so that's why I'm so thankful that I came across Survivor Creek Tactical. John, the guy that owns it, super good guy. He hand makes all of these. I've been fortunate enough to sit in his shop and watch him. This is not a paid endorsement, know that up front. In fact, he had no idea I was doing this video. I just like to do videos and show you guys products that I've been able to use in the field. That way you get a real view of what it's like and the quality that it is. And so here we are with the Survivor Creek Tactical holster. I've had this for a little over a year now and absolutely love it. Let's go over the reasons why, and starting out with it stays where I put it. And what I mean by that is he offers several different clip systems depending on your use case, and he can help you decide which one's best. For me, I have a double pronged clip here, so you can kind of see two individual metal clips that combine into one here. And underneath, you can see some teeth there. So this is great because number one, I'm EDC on my hip, and so it conforms a little bit to my waist, so one can be a little more out than in. And then those teeth, as soon as it comes over my belt, it's gonna grab that and make sure this doesn't come out. Now, I've seen holsters over the past many years that have come right out with the firearm when you try to pull it. I've seen some that the clip system or the teeth here have broken off. I've seen all kinds of crazy stuff, and so I put this one through some pretty brutal stuff, and it's done really well, and it's held up, and I've never had to worry about whether or not this holster is gonna come out with my firearm or if I'm gonna break these clips. So very happy with that. Now, as we look at the second reason, this is a big one, and it's anytime you're looking at Kydex, it's something you have to remember is look at the cut of your Kydex. And what I love about John's builds here is that you see no corners anywhere. In fact, everywhere all the way around, you can see there's no hard edges. That's for a lot of reasons. Number one, because he just cares about what he makes. And I love that. I'm a big supporter of businesses that do business like it was 30 years ago. You know, back when we did handshake contracts and we just treated people right. And I love that about John. I feel like that's exactly what he does with all of his products is he builds them as if he were building them for himself. And so you don't have to worry about any crazy corners that are gonna be snagging your jeans as you're putting your holster in place, or you know that you'll be grabbing that might not feel good on your hands as you grab it out of the safe or anything else. So just really good. And also the cut of it. So a couple of things here. Number one, I love this low cut design that would be on the outside here of where I place my firearm. And so that low cut right there allows me to get my hand in and get a good solid grip if I need to draw this firearm out. Now beyond that, if you look straight down here, you can see that the sight areas, both in the front and the back, have great space in them. So if you need to replace these sights, if you decide to go to something different, you know, even if you're looking at those suppressor height sights, he can do some stuff for you there as well. It's just worth having the conversation with him about and letting him know what you need. Beyond that, the third thing is just the quality of the build. And again, I talked about it. He builds stuff as if he's building it for himself. And one of those things that really stood out to me as I was watching him build some of these was he takes the time to finish the project. There's a lot of people out there, and I'm included, we like to start a project, but sometimes we don't like to finish it. And if you don't think you're one of those people, ask your wife, and bet she'll tell you otherwise. But anyways, John, thankfully, is not that person. I actually watched him. Not only does he clean the Kydex up and just kind of like smooth it out, because obviously Kydex can be a little bit rough, he also polishes it all the way around and gets a good shine. So if you rub your finger all the way around this holster, it's gonna be smooth and clean all the way around. And I love that. Where that really shows if you're new to Kydex, if you haven't used it before, is I've used some pretty rough Kydex in the past that after a long day out in the field practicing, I end up with these cuts, or it just rubs the skin completely off right there. And so being able to pull this all day long and never feeling it on my hands is huge. So you can find the information for Survivor Creek Tactical down below. But in the meantime, I'd love to know what kind of holster you're carrying. Tell me about it down in the comments and maybe some of your loves and hates. And otherwise, make sure you're following all, and I mean all, of the True Southern TV channels. We'd appreciate it. I'll talk to you next time. Love you, bye.